My name's Duddy, settle builds and stuff. Today I've got an Arc Titan build where you're going to be invincible. We're going to be spreading chained lightning that blinds. We're going to be featuring shock and awe, the new seasonal artifact perk. This build lets you literally run around in GMs. Also, we are going to be featuring the storm grenade, and it's just so easy, this build, in any activity, even GMs. Blinding, shocking, arc magnificence. Stay with me, I'm going to break it all down. The first part of the build, we're going to be focusing on shock and awe. When you have an arc or prismatic subclass equipped, arc final blows while you're amplified some of the best of lightning that damages and jolts targets. Now, knockout is just really easy to get amplified. There's loads of other ways we're going to get amplified, but just get a melee kill when you've got your knockout proc, that will make it amplified. And then simply, we've got our shock and awe proc to cause we're amplified, and that's going to summon lightning strikes that jolt targets. So, really little easy setup. Stronghold is an absolutely perfect exotic to run with this because I'm going to focus in on swords. It maximises your guard stats on equipped swords and you take reduced damage. You also get restoration when you block and do damage with your sword. You just see this little clip here. I'm just blocking, you got your perfect guard going. You're invincible pretty much when you're blocking anyway, but then if you do damage with the sword after blocking, you're going to get your restoration up to about 10 seconds, between 5 and 10 seconds, which is plenty of time. Ergo is an absolutely perfect sword, amongst others that will feature in this video, but the arc conductor, Ergo is just absolute carnage. This enables you to take reduced arc damage, and it's going to chain arc attacks as well as the shock and awe. And on top of that, you're going to be blocking with your strongholds, so you're going to be invincible. And it also does like a little arc conductor around you, like the Risk Runner perk. So you're going to be chaining things from yourself. You are literally an arc conductor, like an electrical conductor. It is so good. But Spark of Beacons is what really makes this build tick, because while you are amplified, your arc special or heavy ammo weapon final blows blind. Now if you look at this clip, the actual Ergo chaining effect actually works with Spark of Beacons. I'll slow it down. You'll see I chained an enemy there. That chained onto that knight in the background, and that blinds him. So we've got shock and awe going on and blinding all at the same time, plus your arc conductor. On top of that, we've got all sorts going on for some serious damage resistance as well on top of your strongholds. Galvanic armor, because we're amplified all the time. You're going to get reduced damage and then spark of resistance while surrounded. You also take more damage from targets as well, and then spark of beacons on top of that, which we've talked about. Just blinding everything, so you can literally run around, blocking with your strongholds, get that perfect guard going, get your restoration going, get your amplified going. You're blinding everything with spark of beacons. You're chaining everything. Your shock and awe is causing lightning jolts everywhere, and again, you can literally be absolutely invincible. As well as a knockout aspect, I like to run Touch of Thunder because this really enhances all your grenades, but I'm focusing on the Storm Grenade. Storm Grenades, after detonating, creates a roaming thundercloud that tracks nearby targets. Storm Grenade, this season, with the shock and awe, is just absolutely disgusting. A grenade that calls down Focused Lightning Storm, just look at the state of that. It lasts for about 8 seconds, and you've got that Spark of Magnitude. Your lingering arc grenades, lightning grenade, pulse grenade, and storm grenade have an increased duration and spark of shock to make all these jolt. On top of that, we've got the shield crush while you're amplified or radiant. Your grenade recharges faster and deals increased damage. Not that the storm grenade actually needs anything else. It's just absolutely disgusting. Look at the state of it. It is so good. And the shock and awe actually enhances your storm grenade massively, because your shock and awe will also be creating extra little blasts like so. And he amplified on top of that, and like I said, you've got your blinding going on, and that shock and awe is just doing some work with all the blinding effects going on as well. It's just absolutely nuts. Now, Blade Stamina is another seasonal artifact perk to really take a look at. Rapidly defeating combatants with a sword refunds some ammo, so it's just a really nice added bonus for your Ergo Sum. Like I said, just look at the state of this. This is your shock and awe and your arc conductor on the sword all working together. And you've got so much going on, so many jolting lightning strikes from the shock and awe, blinding effects going on. Now, I've shown you everything up to a GM, so I thought I'd try it in the GM, and it's just an absolute joke. You can literally just tank so much damage, and on top of that, once you've got everything going on, you'll see I've got the arc damage resistance there, restoration going on, and you're just literally running around conducting electricity, arc lightning everywhere. And on top of that, these swords, these caster frames do actually do quite a lot of damage at range as well, which we'll go into in a moment. But just being able to run around and blind things. Again, the amplified buff, you can get that from your knockout proc, or you can just do that rapidly killing enemies with arc damage. And you'll see in the clips I'm amplified quite a lot without actually having to need my knockout. So it's really, really good. You've always got amplified going. You're blinding everything. Lightning strikes everywhere. It's just so good. The other thing I just want to sort of quickly touch on is in the TWID last week, Bungie did say that swords are going to be getting infinite ammo in some of the activities. I think this is an excellent addition to the game. I'll leave a full link to that, but just bear this one in mind for infinite sword ammo for next week in some activities. Like I said, I will leave a link to that. But back to the build. GMs, tricky situations where you need to get through, loads of enemies sort of spamming you. You can literally just hold your blocking down, get that perfect guard. You're invincible anyway with a perfect guard and strongholds, and then you've got that restoration to go as well. And then on top of that, just look, you've got so much chaining going on, and everything that you're chaining, you're going to be blinding as long as you're running your Ergo or another arc heavy weapon. Now, again, like I did, I've already talked about the Ergo arc conductor, but the Temptations hook is, I found this one really good as well with Surrounded. This is also a caster frame, Surrounded and Tireless Blade. With your blade stamina, you've very rarely run out of ammo with this sword, and running double casters just feels really, really nice. You can run machine guns as well, something like that, in your heavy slot, but I really, really enjoy running double casters with Stronghold. It is so good. You can take advantage of the chaining effects from the arc conductor, or you can take advantage of the Surrounded with the caster frame, and they do actually do quite a lot of damage. I've got a few clips coming up in a moment against champions, and like I said, they do quite a lot of decent damage, these caster frames, and just feels really nice. Strongholds, I know they've been pretty much covered quite a lot over the last couple of seasons, but I felt it was a real good time to show you them working with the new seasonal artifact perks and on a full arc subclass with the blinding effects and the extra damage that you get on the grenade from the touch of thunder and everything like that. And again, look, these caster frames, they are pretty good, like for champions and stuff like that. Now, I've got a bit of a shameless plug-in coming because, like I mentioned, Bungie are going to do like a week where we're going to get infinite sword ammo. I've done some really top tier builds over the last couple of months with swords, some Titan ones, some Heart Shadow ones, Slammer ones, some Ergo, some Ignition ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a little playlist for that with all the sword builds, what you should really take advantage of next week. Some absolutely insane builds there, guys, trust me. Here's a build card for the build. I'll leave a dim link. The build card courtesy of my friend over on Twitter at Mr. Slayer God. I'll leave a dim link in the video description. I hope you found this helpful and fun. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.